So for more on this, let's bring in constitutional law expert Bruce DelValle from Washington, D.C. Thank you for your time, Bruce. Now, what did this company actually do illegally here?
Well, thank you for having me. That's a great question, because what's sort of lost in the mix here is what this case is about. And what this case is about is the Trump organization giving bonuses to a primary officer of the company, Mr. Weisselberg, and he was given a car, a fancy Manhattan apartment, and various benefits that were never claimed as income. When someone gives you a car, you have to take the value of the car and pay taxes on that value because it's income. You received it from your employer. Well, as a matter of pattern and practice, they simply did not do this with Mr. Weisselberg. And what happened was Mr. Weisselberg now is facing 5 months in prison, and he has to pay back approximately $1.2 or $2 million in taxes that he did not pay. But once again, President Trump was not directly involved or directly named in the indictment. But that seems to be lost in the mix here.
Okay, yes, as you said, not directly charged. Prosecutors did, however, try to implicate him at trial. Is there any blowback on Trump?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I think what this does is it gives a talking point for both the Republicans and the Democrats that Trump is someone that we should be wary of. He's sort of radioactive right now. What happens as a finite financial matter is the Trump organization is a huge government contractor. They rent hotel rooms, golf carts, golf courses, $1,800 a night rooms to the Secret Service. And the Trump organization has made upwards between $2 and $6 million a year on providing these rooms and Trump properties and other things and charging for them. And some people think they're overcharging. What happens now is, since the Trump organization has been convicted of tax fraud and tax violations, they will be what's called debarred. They will be forever prohibited from being a government contractor anymore. So there will be a direct financial loss to the Trump organization and to Donald Trump, but there's also a loss of a great deal of prestige. He is no longer someone that the government can do business with. It doesn't take very much to go from that sentence to he is someone that the American people doesn't want to be in government anymore.
Okay,
and I think that's how it's played out.
All right, so a hit to the reputation there. But,
Yes.
you know, Trump and this company have repeatedly faced criminal investigations, but this case does mark the first time that the company has been charged and convicted. So how much of a milestone is it legally?
I think legally it is, because once the conviction happens, there is an idea that you have a company that's not on the up and up, that they're fraudsters, that they're criminals, they're engaged in criminal activities, criminal tax activities. And these are fairly simple matters. I think almost everyone knows that if your employer gave you a $20,000 gift of a round the world trip, you would pretty much figure that you probably have to pay taxes on that. That's part of your income. So what this does, I think, as a milestone, is it further separates Trump's ambitions from his ability to reach those ambitions again. And I think we're going to see that this is more of a talking point problem for him than it is a reality problem. But there is a conviction, there is a serious charge, and there are serious ramifications for it. And I think it's going to inure to his detriment. And once again, it's not a far stretch to say he's someone that the government will not do business with. Therefore, he's someone that we don't want in the government anymore. And I think that's going to be the talking point.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your analysis. That's Bruce DelValle, a constitutional law expert there in Washington, D.C. Thanks for your time.